Beef Karahi, succulent beef chunks enveloped in the most amazing and delicious gravy. With so few ingredients, it's an absolute winner. Welcome back to Burmawala Kitchen. Today, we're preparing a classic dish that's bound to become a favorite at your table. Let's begin by marinating 1 kilogram of good quality beef chunks. In a mixing bowl, combine the beef with a tablespoon each of garlic and ginger paste, 2 tablespoons of dana jeera, a tablespoon of vibrant Kashmiri red chili powder, a teaspoon each of garam masala and earthy turmeric powder, and a tablespoon of fine salt. Give it a good mix to ensure the beef is thoroughly coated. There's no need to marinate this mixture for long. In a high heated wok, add a 1/4 cup of oil and a tablespoon of ghee. Don't waste any bit of this liquid gold. Add in our marinated meat to the pan. Frying it for about 10 minutes until the meat has a glorious color and the spices have come alive. Gradually increase the heat, keeping the meat moving so it doesn't burn and develops an even color. This will splatter a bit, so be careful and use long-handled cooking utensils. Once the meat has reached the desired color and the kitchen is filled with the delightful aroma of spices, it's time to add 3 quartered tomatoes and 2 slit green chilies. If you prefer a fiery flavor, feel free to add more chilies. This dish is on the milder side. Give it a quick mix. Add 1 cup of water. Bring it to a boil, then cover with a lid and lower the heat to medium for 10 minutes. Once the tomatoes have softened, it's time to remove their skins. Notice how easily they come off. Using tongs makes this process so convenient. Once all the skins have been removed, we need to pulverize the tomatoes in the curry. Smash them with a wooden spoon. Bring the mixture back to a gentle boil. Cover with the lid again and cook on medium heat for 1 hour or until the meat has softened. Halfway through, let's check on the meat. It has softened slightly but isn't quite there yet. An hour has passed, and the meat has softened to perfection. Now we need to reduce the liquid, increase the heat to high and keep moving the meat so it doesn't burn at the bottom. After about 5 minutes, most of the water has evaporated and the consistency has thickened to perfection. Turn off the heat, cover with the lid, and let it rest for 5 minutes. There you have it, our beef karahi is ready. The stunningly red color from the Kashmiri red chili is mesmerizing, and the aroma is absolutely divine. Let's finish it off with a garnish of fresh coriander, chopped green chilies, and slivers of ginger. These final touches truly raise the dish to the next level. Time for some glam shots. It's amazing what you can create at home with quality ingredients and a great recipe. Time to serve this up using a mini karahi. I hope you've had a chance to visit our website at burmawalakitchen.com. I'll be serving this with some fresh tandoori roti. For an even more indulgent experience, a paratha would take it to the next level. You can make this same dish with lamb, chicken, or even some tofu. Thank you for joining me once more. Happy cooking!